The Guyana Elections Commission has faced serious logistical problems with the tabulation of votes that can only be resolved with improved technologies. Two commissioners of Gecom told reporters on Tuesday that in some instances it is difficult to get results from remote areas to a central place for tabulation. But widely the results or a summary of the results are usually known on elections night. Recently, the Carter Center, one of the observers for the last general elections in Guyana, had stated that they had made some recommendations some years ago to Gecom about their tabulation process, but those recommendations were not taken on board. Gecom's Commissioner Charles Corbin was questioned by reporters on the issue on Tuesday.
And I think that the question that we have addressed both internally and in the public is how quickly we can, from the time the results are known at the place of poll after the count, how quickly can that summary data be presented in a manner to the public domain. We would, those of us who have been on the commission past for more than one election, would know, for example, in 2011, what was agreed as to the system that was to be used for the dissemination of the accumulated data to the public was not executed in a manner in which the Commission determined prior to that.
Mr. Corbin explained that if certain systems are used at Gecom, the period of time between the availability of data on which the summary results are known can be shortened.
In my view, the system that is in place makes it ample time because those results are known before midnight of the day that the elections are held. The question is, how quickly could we deliver in a manner to the general public that information in summary form? So it's a question of the transmission of information which is already in the public domain.
Mr. Corbin's statement was backed by another Gecom commissioner, Mr. Vincent Alexander. According to Mr. Alexander, when counting is done at a place of poll, immediately upon completion of the counting, the results are posted to every polling station across the country. He said the real challenge is the transmission of those results for the tabulation of the one final result.
Because let's take, for example, results coming from Conishan. If the poll closes at 6 and the counting takes even an hour, there is no way you can get those results out that evening. You have to wait until the next day to fly them out. So there are serious logistical problems that can only be solved when the country has the kind of technology to allow for transmission even in the middle of the night.
In 2015, Guyanese waited 3 days for Gecom to release the official results of the general elections. In other CARICOM countries, the results are usually known the night of the elections or before the break of day the following morning. Roy Den James, HGP Nightly News.